Sister wives. Kody and Robyn Quatt's fraud allegations in property case proven true. Janelle demanded harsh punishment for them in court. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I am Olivia and hope you are well by God's grace. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Robyn Brown from Sister Wives is slowly losing her popularity, which will definitely impact her self-esteem in the coming years. I was a big fan of Robyn's family-oriented mindset when she debuted on the show in 2010. I enjoyed watching her share thought-provoking statements about her relationships and doing her best to be a good wife. Robyn's attitude towards building her family and ensuring that everyone stayed together also impressed me. I enjoyed watching her interact with Kody's other wives, Meri, Janelle, and Kody Brown, as well as being a spiritual mother to Kody's other children, such as Kody's daughter, Kody Brown. While I supported Robyn's actions for a few years, I eventually gave up on her when she showcased her true colors. I grew tired of seeing her cry in front of the cameras and constantly victimize herself, acting as if she were the main character in the family. Over the years, Robyn behaved as if the family drama had only impacted her and not the other family members. While she praised polygamy, she didn't make significant efforts to ensure that her husband was spending time with his other wives. Robyn's lack of valuable input is a major reason she has begun losing all her popularity. Previously, the Brown family matriarch said things that genuinely impacted the show and her family members. However, Meri, Janelle, and Kody's exit left Robyn without a storyline, causing her to repeat comments that make it difficult for viewers to watch her segment. I recently read a Reddit post where several fans discussed Sister Wives and how some parts of the show have become unnecessary. One Reddit user, Mexcyper30, wrote, "I only watch non-Robyn scenes and scroll through hers," expressing difficulty in watching Robyn cry and lie on camera repeatedly. Fans are losing interest in the TLC show because of Robyn. I believe if Robyn doesn't find a compelling story to share, the network may begin to focus more on Meri, Janelle, and Kody's lives on the show, which I would find quite entertaining. I feel the coming few seasons will be a reality check of Robyn and Kody. They may learn that many viewers aren't tuning into the show to watch their journeys, but rather to see Meri, Janelle, and Kody find happiness and live their new lives. I also think that becoming a secondary character and losing the spotlight will crush Robyn's pride. She would have to take a backseat and involuntarily watch her former sister wives become the real stars of the show. It would be difficult for her to become the least important character in her family. I truly believe that Robyn was once a very crucial part of the show. She was the most obedient wife and a loving mother, titles she still holds today. However, over the years, Robyn's other positive aspects have changed. She has made some hypocritical statements and sparked negative rumors about her lavish lifestyle, causing fans to lose interest in her. Netizens are particularly frustrated with Robyn's victim mentality, questioning why she appears to be the most upset in the family when Meri, Janelle, Kody, and Kody have faced way more challenges than her. The former sister wives have become the central figure, as they have left Kody and moved far away from him. Kody has married her new husband, David Woolley, who I believe is an excellent husband. She is really happy with her new marriage, which has been one of the major storylines on Sister Wives over the last 2 years. Janelle and Meri have also found new reasons to stay happy and have even launched their own new businesses. Additionally, I think the show could explore Meri's quest for true love. She has been teasing a new man on social media, suggesting she may take center stage in the next season. While it's uncertain which of the sister wives will emerge as the main focus of the show, it's likely not to be Robyn, as her storyline with Kody has concluded. I am certain that Sister Wives will change drastically starting from season 20. Everything that happened on the show in season 19 convinced me that it was the last season of its kind. Sister Wives season 19 portrayed Kody and Robyn struggling to find new topics to discuss. The two kept repeating the same old discussions about polygamy and seemed disjointed. On the other hand, the show focused on Christine's new life, which was much more captivating. It was heartwarming to see her happy and excited about her new marriage. I'm sure Sister Wives will change in the coming years. Either the network might cancel the show to give Christine, Mary, or Janelle a spin-off, or the producers would feature storylines centered around the former Sister Wives, giving Kody and Robyn less time to tell their story. If you ask me, Kody and Robyn would have to alter their lives to stay in the spotlight drastically. They may have to find another wife and add her to their family if they want to remain the main characters of Sister Wives. Sister Wives star Kody Brown has a big personality, and with his consistent need for attention and validation from his wife Robyn Brown, it's possible the couple will return to plural marriage to take some of the burden off his only remaining wife. Throughout their marriage, Kody and Robyn had a different relationship than they currently do. While Kody has always openly loved Robyn more than any of his other wives despite being married to her for a fraction of the time, he's always had other women in his circle to give him the massive amount of attention he needs. Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, it's been clear Kody's relationship with Robyn was different than with any of his other wives. While he'd been married to Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown for roughly 2 decades prior, it was obvious that he'd fallen in genuine, romantic love with Robyn from the jump. While his love for Christine, Janelle, and Mary always felt conditional. Even so, in conditional relationships where he was fathering children and following a schedule, Kody got the benefits of attentive wives. Losing that extra attention in recent years has been difficult for both Kody and Robyn. As Kody and Robyn built the life they wanted together, it was clear that his original 3 marriages were both a necessity and an irritant for Robyn. As lifelong members of fundamentalist Mormon churches, Kody and Robyn were both indoctrinated into beliefs that pushed them to pursue plural marriage. Though they didn't have to become polygamists, they both felt strongly about doing so in their younger years. Robyn wound up marrying her first husband, David Jessup, and living in monogamy for many years before her divorce, while Kody began building his large plural family throughout the mid-1990s and 2000s. Kody met Robyn in 2009, bringing her into the family after consulting with his other wives. While it had been over a decade since another wife had joined the family, Kody's relationship with Robyn was quickly one of the strongest he had. And it was clear that she wanted to live in a plural family, bringing her children from her first marriage into the picture. The couple married spiritually in 2010 and then legally in 2014 after Kody filed for divorce from his first wife, Mary. Both Kody and Robyn felt strongly that polygamy was the only way for them. While Kody and Robyn's time together has been different than the time he spent with his other wives, their relationship being the only one he has isn't working out well for either of them. For over 30 years, Kody was used to having more than one wife in his life. Even prior to Robyn joining the family, Kody had a trio of wives for more than 20 years that were attentive and interested in what he had going on. Throughout their time together, Christine, Janelle, and Mary each had scheduled time with Kody, and the family spent time together too. In the past, Kody was able to get a lot of attention as he moved from wife to wife. Throughout his marriages, Kody had the opportunity to attach himself to each wife and take the attention she was willing to give. As someone with a self-centered personality, Kody needs a lot of attention as he moves through his day-to-day life. When he had 4 separate wives, Kody was able to get a lot of individual attention, which met his needs and kept him feeling more stable. With Robyn by his side, Kody's not getting the same level of attention anymore. Although Sister Wives star Kody has been open about the fact that he isn't sure he wants to live in polygamy after his original wives left the family, Robyn has always been upfront that polygamy is what she wants in life. While I don't think Robyn's telling the truth based on the behavior she's shown surrounding her marriage with Kody, where she often felt possessive over Kody, I think Robyn may push plural marriage for tradition's sake. With Sister Wives Season 19 continuing with the second half of the season, the search for a new sister wife could take place. While a search for a new sister wife could be in the works, I don't think Sister Wives Season 19's second half, or any future seasons of the series, will see Kody getting remarried or bringing another woman into the family. It appears that Kody is tapped out when it comes to marriages, which is fair considering what happened in his last relationships. Even if Robyn presses him to search for more women to be sister wives within the family, I don't see anything formal going through for the Brown family in the future. Kody Brown seems to feel so alone lately amid a battle over the family's Coyote Pass land, which is divided into 4 plots. Now, it's time to talk about why his villain act might not be an act at all. Since 3 wives left him, and he lost his son, Garrison Brown, Kody's reached a whole new plateau of alienation. Derided by his ex-wives and some of his older children, he's also painted as a villain by fans. With reality fame, there can be a real dark side. There is a loss of privacy. There is endless judgment. Kody clearly doesn't feel like a villain at all, as his words and actions show. However, the world keeps telling him that he's a bad person. Kody's a man like any other. The issue is that his ups and downs are out there for the entire world to judge. The fact that he multiplied his love with 4 wives versus the usual one has put him in a unique and uncomfortable position. After losing his status as a polygamist and losing the son that he loved so much, he's not the same person. However, no matter how experience shapes and softens him, he is criticized. Kody, who's often cranky and out of sorts, may wonder how to be himself and resent those who pick him apart. It's important for Kody to be himself, to share his truth. As a mother of a son, I know that men have feelings, a lot of feelings, and they need to get them out. Sometimes, even though there's been progress, it's like society expects men to swallow their pain and repress it. Men who are trying to be strong may feel undervalued and unheard. They may wish things were different, that they could show vulnerability without being perceived as weak. Until someone actually walks a mile in Kody's shoes, they really have no idea what it's like. This level of fame has to be experienced to be understood. Above, Kody is filmed from behind while he strolls with Robyn. There are cameras following his every move. This kind of laser focus on his life may make him hold in pain, but that can be harmful. It can even contribute to a victim mentality. That can be real, not an act. After so much shade from fans and his own family, Kody may actually feel like an outcast. He can't even go to a shopping mall or bar without ending up on social media, where people make fun of him. According to WebMD, when people have a victim mentality, they take things personally and often ask themselves, "What did I do to deserve this?" This feeling of being a victim often surfaces due to trauma. The person's energy becomes more negative as they are processing so much. However, they won't accept their role in things, which can prevent them from making good decisions, such as taking full accountability. Is it any wonder that Kody tries to explain his side of things? To redress the balance by sharing his own take on his failed relationships and feuds? No, of course not. Kody may feel hard done by because people have been so mean. He may feel like an outsider in his own family too, at least when he's not with Robyn Brown. If Kody doesn't open up and tell people how he feels, he may slip into a state of quiet desperation. However, when he shares his feelings, everything he says is torn apart. This catch-22 can lead to a lot of buried anger and sadness, and occasional outbursts. Would any of us be any different if we were being judged so harshly? I doubt it. Kody talked about feeling persecuted for loving Robyn, with whom he occasionally hit turbulence, as seen in the clip above. In another Sister Wives scene, he said, "On an older Instagram, Kody was roasted by fans. Their merciless assessments of his character must sting, feeding into his victim complex. One fan did not mince words, basically telling Kody to pull himself together. This post and comment were added before he lost his son," the Sister Wives viewer said. What can soothe the restless heart of Kody? Robyn can, but that's not always enough. There's so much stress and so many emotions. Kody had big dreams for Coyote Pass, for his future. He feels that falling in love with Robyn was the reason why he became an outcast, that everyone turned on him. Maybe people should listen to what he has to say. Is there a grain of truth to this? Should he be punished forever because of a passion so strong he couldn't control or hide it? Is loving Robyn wrong? No, of course not. Imagine for a moment that the whole world is putting you down. Your every move and utterance is put under a microscope and analyzed. Nothing you do is ever good enough. That's where Kody is at. And there's no way for him to really filter out the noise. Fame is bright lights. It's intense scrutiny. Sometimes it's pain. Kody's family fell apart while everyone watched. Now, he's on the fringes, trying to heal his relationships with his exes. At the same time, he needs to keep Robyn, who called her and Kody's kids with her the core family, happy. Even after the exes left, he was unable to really enjoy his love for Robyn. Kody's typically all lit up around her. It's real love. However, because he shares children with the women who left, he must constantly think of how other people feel. Sometimes he fumbles. He may want to escape from all that pressure, but adulting is mandatory. He wants his children he fights with to come to him. However, he may find that going to them is the best way to change his life. He's their father, and he always will be. They need him in their life. At one point, Kody seemed to have it all figured out. The exes left him, but he seemed to want it that way. He had a new and monogamous life with Robyn, and things seemed to be okay. What no one could predict was a terrible event, Garrison's death. Since they were estranged when he died, the pain Kody's living with must be terrible. So much was left unsaid. These things can haunt a person, and anyone in that situation might have trouble dealing with their memories, their feelings, guilt and fear, and missing the person. However, this doesn't stop the world from telling Kody where he's going wrong in life. Nothing stops them. The idea that Kody might be emotionally wounded by fame and the slings and arrows isn't always discussed, but it should be. Yes, he's made mistakes, for which he should take accountability, but what he has to live with is a lot. Now, as he deals with uncertainty over the future of Koyo Pass, he may feel like he's still on the fringes. Robyn has said he's hard to live with, but he's dealing with grief that could be all-consuming. He may keep some of that pain inside. People might not realize how much it's hurting him and acting on him. Maybe he feels like true happiness is too great of a challenge. Janelle's still trying to heal too. These natural reactions to grief are so human. However, there's always hope, like a shining city in the distance. Picture Kody alone in a car, following the road's white lines to a brand new place, filled with light, throbbing energy, and possibilities. What Kody needs to do is make peace with his exes. He needs to forgive them. Kody needs to stop ruminating over their fights, the insults that reverberate in his head, dragging him back into the past. If he reaches that glowing city, where everything feels new, he can find new dreams. When he lets the light in, he will radiate the type of energy that people respond to. He will show the world that he values what he has left, that he can be happy. We're all victims at times, but we need to fight that, like kicking off hands that are trying to pull us down. When Sister Wives Kody opens his heart, the barriers that he's erected will fall away. People will see the real him, a man with feelings, a man who needs love and gives love. And then fans can begin to know the real Kody. Has Sister Wives star Janelle Brown turned away from her religion? Before meeting Kody Brown, Janelle was a practicing member of the LDS Church. She left the church to become a member of the AUB and join Kody's family as his second wife. But now that she and Kody are no longer together, is Janelle still religious? After viewing new episodes this season, some Sister Wives fans wonder if her faith ever mattered much to her at all. After leaving Kody, Mary decided to seek an official release from the church. Christine adamantly declared she didn't need a release, while Janelle was more on the fence. As far as fans know, Janelle still hasn't asked the church for a release from her spiritual marriage. However, she hasn't completely ruled it out either. But at this point, does she even care what the church has to say? Janelle doesn't care what God thinks, a social media user shared online this week. Season 19, Episode 20. When Christine and Janelle are driving to NC and discussing Janelle getting a release, Christine asks Janelle if she had talked to God. And what did he say? Janelle said no because she didn't care what he thought. The OP went on to ponder how committed Janelle Brown truly is to her religion. They concluded their thoughts by stating they loved Janelle, but they didn't understand her thought process. Where does she stand with her faith? Overall, other social media users had varying opinions. Some thought Janelle was still deeply entrenched in her faith, even if she was no longer a practicing member of the AV. I heard it more like she didn't need their former church's approval since they were no longer with that church. I thought it sounded more like the church can't tell me what to do versus how it matters to God. Maybe I wasn't listening well enough. I'm not sure she understands her position either. In the past, she claimed faith as the reason she did not formally divorce Kody. She claimed that she would live polygamy again due to her faith. I think much of what they all say is really just performative, and not at all their truth. Janelle was only interested in Kody. If it took religion to get him, so be it. I think Janelle was a cafeteria-style polygamist. She picked and chose what she wanted and left the other stuff behind. No faith required, just what meets my needs in the moment. Just like Kody.